Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show how to put or insert a picture into a shape. You ready?
Nice.
Let's get right to it. So I guess you already know how to create shapes and custom shapes in Photoshop. So if you still don't know how to create shapes and custom shapes in Photoshop, I think we have to catch you, put you on a table and give you some hard, strong lashes, because you have to go back to my previous videos and watch or learn how to create shapes and custom shapes in Photoshop. All right, so what we are going to do now is let's head over to the tools tab and select the shape tool. So let's right click on the shape tool over here and select the rectangle tool, and we are going to set our radius to 50. Okay, so let's set the radius to 50 and we are going to draw our first rounded rectangle shape over here. So we have our rounded rectangle shape over here, and what we are going to do next, we are going to import our picture, the picture we are going to insert into this shape, or the picture we are going to place into this shape. We are going to go over and select that picture. So let's head over to file and we are going to click on place embedded, and then we are going to select the folder where we have our picture. So we are going to head over to desktop and we are going to select sample over here. So we have these pictures over here, so we are going to select the first one. We click on it and we select place, and then we are going to have our picture over here. So we are going to reduce the size of this picture a little bit and we are going to click on OK. So now we have our picture over here and then we have our rounded rectangle over here. And what you must bear in mind, or what you must take note, is that anytime you want to put a picture into a shape, you have to always make sure the picture is at the top and the shape is below or is beneath the picture. What I'm trying to say is that when you come to the layers tab, you should have your picture at the top over here, and then you have your shape right beneath or right under the picture, so that when you create the clipping mask, the picture is going to go straight into the shape. So now we have our picture and then we have our shape over here. So we are going to select the picture at the top here and we are going to right click on it and we are going to select create clipping mask. So when we click on it, the picture is going to go straight into the shape, as we can see over here. So we are going to drag, or we are going to move the picture, and then we are going to center, or we are going to place the picture at the center of the shape. We select this one and we are going to reduce the size of the picture a little bit. All right, and now we have this. So this is how we can create or insert a picture into a shape, and we are not done. What we are going to do now is we are going to create a border, or we are going to give this shape a stroke. So we are going to head over to the layers tab and we are going to click on the shape tab over here. We right click on it and we are going to select the blending options, and I know you guys are already familiar with the blending options. So we are going to select the stroke tab over here, and as soon as we click on it, we are going to get this stroke border, or this border over here. So it's going to take us straight to the stroke tab or the stroke section, and we are going to get this interface over here. So what we are going to do now is we are going to change the fill type from color to gradient, because we want to give our shape a gradient color, as you can see over here. And I think we have the black and the yellow gradient color over here, and this is nice. So we are going to maintain this and we are going to click on OK. And you can also go ahead and change the color of, or you can also go ahead and change your gradient color to any color of your choice. And I've already covered that topic, how to change your background color to just one color or two or three or more colors, or more different colors. So if you still haven't watched that video, you go back to my previous videos and you watch how to change your background color, and it's very simple. All right, so what we are going to do next is we are going to give this shape a shadow. Let's head over to the shape layer over here and we are going to right click on it and we are going to go to that same blending options over here. and we are going to click on the drop shadow section. So we click on it and we are going to have this shadow over here, and it's going to take us to the shadow section, and we are going to play around with these sliders to give us the perfect shadow for our shape. So let's increase the opacity, and then we are going to reduce the size over here. Okay, let's increase the size over here, and we are going to increase this one. Okay, let's reduce it a little bit, and I think this is okay. So when you're done, you click on OK, and now we have a perfect shape with our picture in it, and then we have our stroke, we have our border, and then we have our shadow right over here. So this is nice, and this is very beautiful. So this is how we can create a shape, and then insert or put our picture into the shape. So when you're done, we are going to merge these two pictures, the shape and the picture, together. So what we are going to do now is we are going to select the rectangle, that's the shape over here, and we are going to hold the shift key and select the picture over here. So it's going to select both layers, and we are going to click on the Control E, and it's going to merge these two layers together. So we can move this, or we can move the layer around because it has already been merged together. So we have our nice beautiful shape over here. So let's go ahead and create another shape, right? Okay, so let's right click on the shape tab, and then we are going to select the ellipse tool. So we are going to hold down our shift key, and then we draw our round shape over here. So this is our round shape, and we are going to insert, or we are going to insert a picture into this shape. So we are going to repeat the same process. So we head over to file, and then we click on place embedded. It's going to take us straight to the folder, and we're going to select the second picture. We click on place, and then we have this over here. So we click on OK. And as I said earlier on, if you want to place, or if you want to insert a picture into a shape, that particular picture must be on top of that particular shape, so that when you create the clipping mask, it's going to go straight into the shape. So as you can see, we have the picture over here, and then we have the round shape over here. So the picture is at the top, and then the shape is below, or is beneath the picture. So we are going to right click on the picture over here, and we are going to select the create clipping mask, and the picture is going to go straight into the shape, as we can see over here. So we are going to select our show transform controls, and we are going to reduce the size a little bit, so that the picture is going to fit right into the shape. So we have this, and this is okay. So we click on OK, and then we have this one too. This is very nice, and this is very beautiful. So we go ahead and give this shape a stroke or a border, as we did with the first one. So let's click on the shape over here. So we right click on it, and we select the blending options, and then we head over to the stroke session, and as you can see, we have our stroke right over here. So let's go ahead and change the color of this stroke. So we select the black one over here, click on the color box, and let's select this one. All right, so click on OK, and now we have this stroke color, or this stroke border over here. So we click on OK. So let's head over to the drop shadow section and give this this shape a drop shadow. So we click on the drop shadow section, and as we can see, we have our shadow. So you can play around with these settings over here to give your shape a nice shadow, as you can see over here, and this is very nice. So when you're done, you click on OK, and then we are going to select the shape, and you hold down your shift key, and you select the picture over here. You click on Control E, and it's going to merge these two layers together. So you can go ahead and select your show transform, and you can reduce the size a little bit, so that you can move it around, as you can see over here. So you can create so many custom shapes, and then you can insert your picture into these shapes, and it's very simple. So this is how you can create shapes, and then you insert your picture into these shapes. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to hit on the subscribe button as I said earlier on. So if you have any questions, so don't forget to leave your questions down in the comment section, and I'll get right to it. I'll see you guys in my next video.